This is Sophie Heller, and this is an ACT science question. The question is asking us, so in Scientist 1's claim that all species share a common, single organism as an ancestor, what does this exactly mean? So let's look at our answer choices and see what applies. So choice 1, evolution proceeds in a straight line with the most highly developed beings, human beings, at the top. So let's see if this is in the passage. So it tells us that the evolutionary theory was originally proposed by Darwin, no mention of human beings being on top. Then we have something about molecular biology providing additional evidence and showing that similar sequences exist between human and apes, which is pretty cool, but not exactly what we're talking about. And our third paragraph tells us that scientists construct this evolutionary tree, and species with a greater degree of genetic homology are found close to each other and sometimes on the same branch. So we don't see anything about evolution proceeding in a straight line. We see this idea of the tree with things branching out, and some things are similar, some are not. We also don't see any claims about human beings being on top of this. We actually see that similar genetic sequences exist between humans and apes. So this isn't going to be right. Choice number 2, all living things share a high degree of genetic homology. So that's also not true. So species with a greater degree of genetic homology are found close to each other, but that implies that there are species that are not found close to each other on this tree who don't have a high degree of genetic homology. So that's not going to be right either. And so our last two choices are interesting. Choice 3 tells us neither 1 or 2, and choice 4 tells us both 1 and 2. So we know it can't be, neither of these things are right, so it can't be both. So we know that it's neither because these two things were not in the passage. So let's go with choice 3.